Greetings and welcome to episode 17 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod USA campaign. And this, my friends, I we left it last time, where we have come under a huge amount of pressure from Russia, my friends. And it was obvious from the very beginning that this was going to be where we were going to find the most problems in total from the Russians, and as always, my friends, that prediction has proved right here, with the Russians once again being the absolute thorn in our sides here. But I asked for your advice last time, and the advice was fantastic, and even more so this time, my friends. You really have come up with the trumps here, and you're pretty much telling me what I thought maybe might be the best possible solution for that, and that is to trade Jerusalem down here for peace and possibly trade with Russia. Now, if I can do that, that means that these armies here, this 1.5 sort of stack armies here, would be transferred then to Istanbul, Ramallah here. Then we would have these Russian forces and this fleet here would then be removed in its entirety from besieging, by hitting Ramallah here. That would then give us a free hand here to deal and to hopefully take the rest of the Ottoman forces and their territories here. They got Transylvania, they've got Moldavia, they've got Serbia, they've got Bulgaria, they've got Greece, and they've got Patras. Now Greece really is the absolute beating heart here of the rest of their empire in the north here. It really is. That's where most of their trade is coming in out from. We've got Ottoman Empire, Louisiana, New Spain, Venice. All of these nations here are bringing in the money here to the Ottomans. This is where they're getting all of their money from. And of course, Greece would be the first place I would hit. But where else would we hit here? Probably taking Bulgaria here as well, and then holding this as a forward operating base to be able to push in. We would probably send in, I think we'll send the John Churchill army here, probably into Bulgaria, because this would be the strongest army to hold the front line here. Once we take Bulgaria, they would be able to strike in and out from Transylvania, so that would really give us a little bit of a problem in terms of being able to manage the region with those armies moving about. And we have then this army down here which conquered Jerusalem. Look at that, though. That's a magnificent army, my friends. It really is a wonderful army. 4 cannons. It would absolutely batter anything in its path. It really would. And that is what we're looking for. The Daniel Hamilton army here for age 57. Only 3-star general, but he will earn his stripes. Believe me, he will earn his spurs, because that is the army that I will send down into Athens here to take Greece. And with it, Crete here, with the Heraklion shipyard here. Look at that Heraklion shipyard. That would open up a huge amount of fleet possibilities there for us. We'd also take Patras here as well. So we would take both of these, gaining this trading port here and the farm, the vineyards. Oh, look at that, an ironworks there as well. Even better, with 1,200 wealth. So this really could turn around our campaign. Now I know that Rebel suggested that maybe I do start the whole campaign again. I can understand where you're coming from, my friend. I really can, because sometimes it can look like maybe I've got to sort of start this again. But the whole reason I really sort of invaded the Ottoman Empire as it is now was because mainly due to the technical difficulties that preceded my previous episode, where I was pretty much crashing because of the Ottoman Empire. Now, I know that you probably think I should start again, and if I did that, then I would have to invade the Ottomans again because of technical issues, because they just get these huge amount of stacks that turn up in their regions. But if I did have to, if this did go sort of wrong here in Istanbul, instead of starting again, what I would do is I would trade Istanbul to another nation, and these armies here would then be sent back to Britain, basically resetting the campaign to where it was originally. But then I would have all of these armies at my disposal in Britain, which means that France and Spain would definitely be ripe for the taking there, my friend. So I can understand where you're coming from, and I really do, really do appreciate what you're saying there, because I know I can probably think some people are saying just start again, Mala, but the main reason I did what I did is because 2 reasons: technical issues, and also I was hoping to be able to carve out a bit of an empire here. Maybe just take this campaign in a different direction to what you normally see, which is people invading France and then Spain and then going on from there. If of course I do fall flat on my face here with this, then of course I will give up Istanbul, trade it to another nation. These armies will then be sent back to Britain, and we can sort of restart again, but the Ottoman sort of technical problem would be removed because we obviously some another nation would have this. But what we are going to do is we are going to keep on going here. If we could carve out an empire here from Belgrade to Transylvania to Moldavia to Greece to Patras, if we can carve this out, we might be able to get ourselves a decent empire, a decent enough economy where we can strike out here and finally take on the Russians. Now we've got this demilitarized zone here. We've managed to create here a huge demilitarized zone with the Persians here, which we basically gave the Persians Ankara for Kabul. Now Kabul here is out so far out of the way. The only problem we would have is if the Mughal Empire decided to have a go at us here. And there's a chance they might do that, but it's a chance we've got to take. And we've also got one of our allies here, not allies, but a friendly nation with 13 colonies. Somehow they've gotten Sahadan here. I don't know how they did it, but they did. Looks like the Persians are trying to trade most of their territory for different regions around the world. But this really has given us a buffer zone here between the Russians who are here, who have retaken Georgia, which was briefly retaken by Georgian rebels and reinstated as a Georgian territory, but they've lost that. But we have to focus on what we can do, only what was within our sort of our control, and that is these regions here. We will have the armies to be able to take them out. But I really want to establish a sort of a forward defensive position here in Bulgaria, taking Bulgaria as our own, and then having this army here as its sort of primary strike force. Now we've got this army, this sort of half army here, but consider this, my friends. This other army here, not quite full staff, but these other 5 regiments would then be put into this army here. And that would almost give us a full stack army here. It lacks the cavalry that we would need, but of course we can recruit cavalry, a regiment of horse, so that would give us that for definite. So we would probably have, we're looking at full stack armies here, which is nothing to sniff at all. And we also have this army here immured in Istanbul. It will not be removed from Istanbul, because Istanbul is a heavily fortified city. It is a military zone, it really is, and it guards this link here between us and Anatolia here and our Persian allies, who hopefully can keep the Russians at bay, and who knows, might even be able to push the Russians back now that we've given them an extensive amount of land here from which to work from. It also gives us a good buffer here, not from the Russians as you can see, because they can just send a ship in here and land. But if we can get the Heraklion shipyard here, that would open up a few options for us. But the first thing to do is try to get peace with Russia. Let's see here if our proposition that we sort of, I asked for your advice on this, and I think many of you said, go for it, man. Try and get peace with Russia by giving them Jerusalem, and that way we're going to put all our armies into one place where we can really use the strength of those armies, the power of those armies, to try and carve out this sort of mini empire, as it were, here between the east and the west. Let's try this. Let's see if the negotiations will work. So request peace, and we shall regions. We are going to offer them Jerusalem, Palestine down here. And we may be able to get some trade with them eventually, but not quite yet. Have they got any technologies? Oh my god, Benny, they got the whole kit and caboodle here. We're not going to give them carcass shot. What we'll do is we'll give them coke blasting. We'll try for that and that, and we'll give them all of that. Oh, look at that, it worked, an absolute treat, my friends. Yes, they're indifferent to us now, they're indifferent to us. We've turned them from hostile, from unfriendly, they've gone from hostile, unfriendly to indifferent. So now we've sort of mellowed them, they've mellowed to us. Doesn't mean for a moment that they're not going to attack us again, because that would just not be, a wise decision to look at. Because if we just think, oh well, we've done it now and we've gotten rid of sort of Russia off our backs, we haven't. This is merely us buying ourselves some time to do what we're going to try and do here, nothing more. Now Spain is hostile, but can we get, oh, they're probably going to tell us where to go. Yes, they have indeed, but it looks like we've also got lime juice and sauerkraut. Now that is going to give us access to a naval hospital here. That is a huge thing for it. It really is. That is a massive thing for us to be able to get that technology. It is a massive asset for us here. Now what we are going to do is going to get our buildings up and running here to try and get our economy back on an even keel. Okay, we're investing quite a bit here in this, but this is the final land we have, really. But from here, right, what we have to do is move this army out. Once again, they have to come, gentlemen, please. We shall move these into the city, and then they shall join their brothers there, into the city, and through it again, passing through the city. And then we shall have Kevin McDowell and his army of hardy, valiant men there, defending Istanbul. The last great bastion, my friends, before the Russian hordes. Now, look at this. We now have 3 very, very strong armies here. Right? They've got Palestine down here now. They've got a drill school as well, but that's not to worry. That's just something we've got to deal with here. We've just got to deal with it. But I really do want to try and take this out here. We do need to try and crack the Ottomans here. What we are going to do is we're going to send John Churchill up to the border here in preparation, and down here we're going to send Daniel Hamilton to the border of Greece here. It's going to take a while for him to get there. We still got Jeepers Creepers. That is as scary as you could possibly imagine right there. And they've also backed away from here, which is a good thing. Let's open up the trade routes there for us. What we've got coming in here, 5266, much more like it. Okay. And this army here will probably need a general. We don't have the money yet for that. But I would like to put a general in there, just to make sure. But where would we strike with this army here? We need to find out what's in Moldova here. Maybe even taking Transylvania. But we don't want anything coming from... What is in here? Is that just a town? No, I believe that's a military encampment. That's a town. So, no, is that? No, that's a military encampment. There, is it? That's a town. Yeah, military governor's encampment. So that's an encampment there. So most of the troops would probably come from here. We'd also get an iron minefield here as well. But it would also give us access... easier access, should I say, to the Russian territories here. Hopefully, oh look at that, they've taken Königsberg back. So maybe, just maybe, that gives us some hope there. Who are they at war with? They're at war with Sweden, which is good. That's excellent news, because Sweden have taken Hanover here. And that might give... Sweden here, let's have a quick look. They're at war with Denmark, Russia, Prussia, Ottoman Empire. Excellent. I'm hoping that if Sweden were to take these here, they might even decide to take the fight to Russia as well, which would drag a huge amount of Russian forces away from us. But we have to make use of this army here as well. We just can't leave this one straggling behind. What we do need is cavalry in here. We're either going to hit Moldova or we're going to hit Transylvania. Transylvania is a bit tougher to get to, but it would give us iron minefield, farmland, no building here at all. And it would give us Transylvania. We would be looking upon then Serbia, which holds the most of the military might here of the Ottomans. The last great Ottoman force is here. Or can we research? Only 2 here to procurement is ready. Then we would have army board available. Good grief, look at those forces. It's a thing of beauty, my friends. Holy smokes. Diamond formation, not critical. Grape shot. Longitude watch. Improves the grape shot, that's fine. We would probably go for copper bottoms. Increases the cost a bit, but I think we've got what we need really, especially with lime juice and sauerkraut. That gives us access to the heavy first-rate ships. We can't afford them yet, but who knows? Right, 5266. Enough talking, my friends. Let's get on with this. Let's see where this brings us. Let's see how the Ottomans might respond here. France. Nothing silly from you, France, whatsoever. Spain, the same. Prussia. If you're going to fight the Polish, then do it in your own time. Poland, the Ottomans. Nothing silly from you, Ottoman Empire. Wait a minute, they've moved troops from Belgrade. Are they starting to fortify here? I wonder if they're going to try and strike into Sarajevo here, into Bosnia. Look how much land you get with Greece. You get a huge amount of land here, a huge amount of territory. That's excellent. 3752. Portugal's been hit. Italian states have been hit. Prussia's been still blockaded. What we are going to do is quickly look what's in here. Absolutely nothing at all. Not a single thing is here.
Mission impossible.
We have to be prepared to strike across that border at a moment's notice. Where exactly are you going, my friend? Okay, bit by bit, only bit by bit here. Oh, military academy. I'd love to get military academy. Oh gosh, it gives us heavy cavalry. My word, that would butcher anything in its path. 3,000, that's going to wipe us out pretty much. I just can't afford it. We're going to go... We're going to do that. I've got to be very careful with my money here. Exceptionally careful. We get 3 additional regiments of horse. It'll take us to here. We'll be too shy of a full stack, but this should be enough to do what we need to do. It'll either be Transylvania or it will be Moldavia. Now Moldavia would be the easiest for us to take and probably to hold here, but it depends what Russia would throw at us. Any more trade agreements we can open up here? Spain is very hostile. What if we give them those two as well? And those. Oh boy, they really don't like us at all. Savoy are unfriendly. Not a chance. Genoa. Oh, they don't like us one iota there, do they? Right. If we could take Greece, we would pretty much destroy the Ottomans in terms of their finances utterly, because they've got a fishery here. This is their major port here. We've got to be fully prepared here before we do anything here. And I do want a general in here as well. A general to lead the army. And also we need to find out what's in Transylvania. Let's end the turn then, my friends. We also need to find out where this is going here. Is it going to strike into Bosnia, or is it going to try and come through here? What are you going to do, Ottomans, exactly? Show your hat. Where have you gone? That army might have gone into Bosnia here. Maybe hitting the Polish here in the left flank. Oh, procurement is done. And looks like, whoa, 1083. What the blazes? That is absolutely sunk like a stone. As a gentleman, I would like to replace the treasury with, but we shall leave the treasury as it is. Right, they are now ready. We have pushed ourselves quite hard here. General, and then we leave it as it is. Then we leave things as they are. Okay, now we've got to scout out what's going on here. Because where are these troops going here? Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. It looks like Greece is sending troops out there. I want to butcher these fiends before they have a chance to do anything to us. We would be raided, but if we can just get Greece, but I need the military intelligence. I need the intelligence of what is happening here. I cannot go in blind. We know that Moldavia is empty. That much we do know, but what is Transylvania holding? Let's end the turn. It's crucial, my friends, that we know here. Intelligence, military intelligence, is one of the most vital things in this campaign. In any campaign, you have to know the disposition of your enemy so that you know where to strike. Find that weak spot. Come on, Ottomans, do something here. If I get trade with Russia, that would probably improve their leanings towards us. Good grief, they've got nothing here at all. Not a single bean in Transylvania or in Moldavia here. They're upgrading this for military encampment. They know what's coming. So as soon as that is ready, I'm going to strike. And I can also take out probably both of these without even firing a shot. There's just Belgrade down here that's going to be the problem for us. Ah, it's a raiding party. Got it. Right. Oh, good grief, that's a... Oh, the Grenadiers, that's a powerful force right there. Oh, 750. Let's invest here in our farms just to get the income back that we... It's not much, but it's enough to be able to give us what we need here. It's a fine looking army here. These armies are crucial. But this is the most important one here. We have to take Athens as quickly as possible. They will hit our ports and they will hit everything down here, but we're just going to have to accept it. If we can destroy the Ottomans here, we can then pick off everything as we go. Right. Let's end the turn here. We just need to find out what's in Belgrade. That's all we need to do. Find out the disposition of those troops in there. The rest, my friends, as they say, will fall into place. What are you doing, Ottomans? Persia? Okay. What is happening? Daniel Defoe. Yeah, he's passed away. Rats. Ooh, Barbary states have risen again. Portugal is gone. Spain. Wow, they've pushed in. Nasty, brutish, and America. Lex Talonis. That's what happens. Wow, that's a tough guy there. Right, we've lost a gentleman there, but I'm sure that will rectify itself. I really do want to invest in these here because these will give us a huge boost to our economy. We just can't afford it at the moment. I'm glad Persia is still here. Looks like they fixed all of these here. They fixed all these burning buildings even, beg your pardon. So it looks like they're establishing themselves quite well here in Ankara, which is good. It's good to have that buffer zone. Now, alright, oh, that is a whopper of an army there. That is an absolute monster. They are obviously going to try and hold on here to Belgrade with everything they've got. So what we're going to do is this. We're not going to go out here. What we're going to do is we're going to send this gentleman up to here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have this strike force here of these two armies. What we're going to do is we're going to take Bulgaria, and then we're going to go for Belgrade. We're going to take the force this fight immediately, which will then leave Transylvania and Moldavia for us to take later on, and also Greece and Athens are going to have to be. So we're going to wait one more turn for these to be able to move together. So effectively, we're going to be putting these two together to fight. Then they're going to move once we've taken Bulgaria. We're going to hold down Bulgaria, then we're going to move for Belgrade, Serbia as quickly as we're going to bring this army to a fight as quickly as we possibly can. Okay, now we can see what's going on in here. No recruitment yet. We're not going to assassinate anybody either, but they can build here. And they're obviously sending units in from Greece here to try and build up here against the Polish. It looks like Poland is throwing everything they can into the fight with Prussia here. Right, one more turn, my friends, and then we attack. As long as this remains okay for us here, with no one else attacking us, then we can try and go for it. It's going to be tough. Poland. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you going exactly? No, they've just joined there. They've moved up to there. Doesn't look like there's any more forces moving in here, so this is it. We can take Bulgaria. It's a stepping stone to Serbia. Oh, a military alliance with Mughal? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, but they've got everything. I'm afraid that's the best I can offer. No problem at all. I would like a military alliance, I really would, but not at the expense of that, I don't. Excellent. Oh, Swansea. Another craft workshop. Let's keep our income going up. Right, let's have a quick look. They haven't got any more. No allies at all. The protectorates of Barbary states, which is fine. Okay, this is where we hit now. Hard. Let's do this. Right, we've got them pinned in here. There's a brand new army though, and that's a lot of melee troops. That could prove a real problem for us, but we're going to hold them in here. Right, now you can have a taste of your own medicine. Surrender refused. We bring them under siege. And to keep everything just ticking away here, we're going to do that. We are not going to go into Serbia. I know that probably you're thinking I should go into Moldavia and Transylvania, but not just yet, my friends, not yet. I've got to do this so we know we're secure here, because if they send this down against our one army here, this army would probably overrun us. And that is no exaggeration. It's a brand, look at that, it's been fully replenished, and they've got another half a stack here behind them. Right, can we sabotage?
Watching and listening.
Nope, we can't, that's fine. But if we can kill... If we could kill Damat Ali here, that would really put a huge blow to the army, which is what we're going to try and do next turn. But we hold here, we do not move at all. And we're going to build up our income. 1224 here is all we've got. That's fine. We've just got Italian states who are blockaded. Sweden here is a... Will Spain... Yes, it will indeed. Okay, and what about Savoy? Well, maybe they've changed their tune. No, they haven't. But that does boost at very nicely here. Okay, the die has been cast. Now we just wait and see what the response will be. The Barbary States will probably hit us, but that is the way we have to accept. Got nothing coming in here. Well, the city, let's see what their response from the Ottomans is. Let's end the turn, my friends. Nothing city from you, France, nor you, Spain, nor you, Prussia, nor you, Poland. What? Why would you do that? Why would you declare war upon us, Poland? Probably because we declared war on the Ottomans. Not a problem. Not a problem, Poland, whatsoever. Look at that. They've just suddenly appeared. Holy smokes. There it is. We can take Greece now, my friends. Right now we can take Greece. And they are Poland. And that's why I've moved these here. Mind you, if these move down into Athens, what I will do is I'll move this army down to intercept these here. As long as these stay in Serbia here, we should be okay. Right. Let's take this. And they are absolutely full strength. We have to be very, very careful what we're doing here. We have to go on a firm defensive footing. These artillery here will be absolutely key to what we do. Right. Let's do this. We have to take this here. We do really have to take it. We're going to target their melee troops with our artillery. That is what's going to give us the most trouble. We have no reinforcements at all here. If we can do this, if we can take Greece and then Patras, it's going to open up a huge, huge avenue of income for us. But Poland declare war on us because we declared war against their enemy, and they don't want us to take that territory off them. That's what it basically comes down to. But if Poland move in against Serbia, then we will take Bulgaria. Then we will establish our defensive line there, and we will attack Poland, no problem at all. Okay, we've got to have a good defensive position here. Let's have what deployment gods have given us here. An exceptionally small deployment area. I mean, absolutely minuscule. But there's the road leading through. God, there it is down there. Greece. Whoa, there it is. There's Athens in the background there. That's a huge city right there. But I think we're going to set ourselves up here. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That hill there for our artillery. It was a beautiful sight. Our cavalry is going in a purely defensive formation. We are not going to be moving out at all with these. This is an entirely defensive perimeter. Right, regiments of artillery. Please, gentlemen, set up your cannon. Wait a minute, where are the Ottomans deploying? A very short no man's land here. But again, theirs is quite small, but it's deep. It's much, much deeper. It's all the way back here, which means they'll be upon us very, very quickly. So we have to deploy immediately. Oh, we've got colonial dragoons as well, even better. So we've got 3 cavalry regiments at our disposal. That is a nice option. And we're going to put the general here. As always, on Overwatch duty. Okay, this is a really huge fight for us. Can we hide any of these here? We could do, but there's no point. Right, absolutely in the vanguard here are going to be the Grenadiers. Right, we'll put the Grenadiers here. 3rd Grenadiers here. 3rd Grenadier Regiment. Look at that. What a and they've got grenades. The absolute pivotal issue here in any fight is those grenades. They really can turn the fight on its head. Let's move these gentlemen. I can't move them further back. But I am not going to be using these anywhere but in defense. I really am not. Okay. Now we do have the Rangers here, which we put out in front, I think. But we need... Oh, look at most of these regiments are already battle hardened. 23rd Regiment. We'll put these on the right here. The brutality of this fight will be unprecedented. 29th on the left. Steady, lads. Oh, what the blazes was that, gentlemen, please? Where's the demarcation line? It's right back here, so the cavalry will actually be moved slightly back to the rear here. Are these gentlemen? Yeah, actually they aren't green at all, they've actually been in a fight, so actually we'll use the 38th here on the left. We'll use the 30th here on the right. I really would like to try and keep some back here in reserve if possible, but we should have enough here to be able to keep 3 regiments back at least in reserve. Okay, so we got 34th. Oh, gentlemen. Oh, good grief. Oh, I sense some disciplinary measures being taken very, very soon if this carries on. And then finally, last but not least, 44th, which we will angle thus. We'll keep the 4th Regiment at the back here. We've then got the 28th, which will cover the centre, sort of over here as well. And we'll have the 39th on the right flank. Remember, reserves really are crucial here. What the blazes is going on here? Thank you, gentlemen. Good grief. Right, I wonder if we were to move the 1st Regiment here over to this flank just to protect it. So we've got all of our flanks protected by cavalry as well. Okay, this is going to be a fight par excellence. Let's do this, my friends. No point in waiting anymore. Right, let's pull them back to here. I forgot about these gentlemen. Okay, if that's the case, then what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen our front line here. My god, that's a huge army right in front of us here. But I'll be damned if I give in to this lot, I really won't. There's the Janissaries now. They're moving on our right, their left. These are what are going to be the problem. We're going to target these forces here, but they're separate from the rest of the army. No, they're still out of reach. We wait, my friends. Patience is key here. We haven't put them in. Of course we haven't got in doctrine. Actually what we'll do is we'll probably put these as an ambushing force, probably up here. No. No. That's all. I'm doing this all wrong here. I'm going to pull them back in reserve. I'm not going to waste a single man here. If that's the case, what we will do then is we will put this regiment up here. It's okay, gentlemen, take your time. 39th Regiment. Janissaries. Let's speed things up here while I get themselves into position. What the blazes are they doing? Them coming forward here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're sneaking right out onto the flanks here. That's a long way. That must be another regiment moving in. Yeah, look at that. They're going to wait till they line them all up here. If that's the case, what we are going to do then is we're going to move the 4th Regiment into line ready, because that's going to be an exceptionally oh, let's follow this. Look at that. The first blood is to us. Look at that. Nothing can survive that inferno. 6 men dead. That's okay. If they want to send in these men against this force, I've got no problems at all. But the sheer magnitude of this force is massive against us here. It's the amount of men they've got. Which I might do is put them in a separate 2, so I got 2 batteries of guns. Let's get them into position. Prepare to fire. Here they come. That set them off right there. I've got no idea what they're doing, but by damn. We'll have one set of batteries firing against these troops, and another firing against this flank here. So I have no idea what they're doing. Look at that, they've been utterly wiped out. Nothing left of those 8-inch mortar crews. Where the heck are these going here? They're going to go all the way across there. Come on. If I have to, I'll have to provoke them into action. Hopefully when they arrive where they need to be, they will then come on. That's a huge flank they got there. Look at that, eager, fresh, just waiting. Here they come. Actually, I'm going to set up these here in an ambush formation. We're going to ambush them as they come over this hill here. Come on, skirmish. This flank's going to come under a huge amount of pressure. That fact, we're going to move these 2 regiments of horse to here. Come on in. Come on in. We're waiting for you. We're going to hit these first with a double barrel. These won't be reaching that line for a while yet, but these will reach us first. All guns fire! That was a magnificent shot. Now we're going to adjust our fire. We have to keep these troops at arm's length here as best we can. They're not going to reach it just yet, but these will reach the demarcation line. Gotta hit these waters here. They're so close here. Come on, lads. Fire up. That's more like it. Boy, have we got some trouble on our hands here. Steady, lads, steady now. Prepare to fire. Oh, what a shot. Come on, destroy them. Got these moving up here, these Islamic swordsmen. Oh, come on. Steady, lads, steady now. Wait for the order. That's a poor shot right there. That's more like it. Oh my god, that's an absolute butcher's work there. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. My god, they've been broken. Steady, lads, steady now. got to take these Janissaries out here. We have to hit them as hard as we possibly can. Come on, lads. That was a fine shot. How the blazes they get in there? Succès. We can't let them into this. That's it, lads. They're shattered. Oh, keep the fire going, lads. Get in there, gentlemen, please. Come on, lads, push in against these Janissaries. Damn, they're behind us. God. Come on, finish them off. God, we've lost a regiment. He is shattered utterly. Come on, lads. Yes. Protect the cannon. Jeepers creepers, they've shattered already. God damn. Oh my God, they're breaking. These Janissaries, damn their hides. My God, they're breaking all our men here. They're shattered here. We're not going to lose this battle. We've just won this. Be damned if I'm going to lose this to these. Be damned if I'm going to lose it to the Janissaries there. Not a chance. We've already lost enough men as it is here. Shattered. We've lost too many men here already. Fiends. They're waving. Oh, they've come back. They've come back. Jeepers creepers. By damn, this line stayed all this way and now we've lost all these. This is where those Janissaries are hard as nails there. Let's see what you've got then. Huzzahs. Yes, not a lot. Jeepers creepers, what a fight that was, my friends. What a fight. Who is left? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh dear. The mortars. look at that. We had a full stack army here. They've been absolutely butchered. Okay, we're going to have to do something about this now. We have to go for the mortars. Down this way as well. Gentlemen, please. Are they breaking? They're broken. They've broken. Be damned if I fall to them. Yes! We did it, my friends. Greece. Oh, we broke the army of Greece. Yes, we did it. Ooh, that's a big loss there for us. Whew, we lost a lot of men there, but they lost a huge amount. But we stay in position here. Oh dear, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at the size of that force there. Where the heck? Whoa. Where the place does that come from? Oh, it's that one there from Serbia. But I wonder if those two will clash and take each other on there. That would definitely serve our purpose. Some of these have taken a real battering. We don't have many intact regiments left, to be honest with you. If we went into there, we'd be crushed. I've got to be... Mind you, we also got rid of most of the Janissaries. We've still got our guns, which are going to prove pivotal in this fight. I'm not going to reinforce any of these men here in the field. There's no point. 10,000 here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin 3125. Why did they declare war on us? I just got no idea. They've got everything here. No, they don't like us at all because we've done that to them. And they're 4 more turns. That's why I put those next to these here, but ideally we need another army down here as well. If we could just take Greece and get these men replenished. That's why I'm saving up the money here to do so. And then we can hold Greece pretty substantially against anything here. But I think we've got this Ottoman army probably moving into Bulgaria here. This is going to be a colossal fight. I wonder if we move the Istanbul army out as well eventually. That might be needed here. I might have to move these out to here. Down to Greece eventually if I need to. I think what we will do is we'll just recruit 4 more regiments there. Just as a reserve. But we've got a lot going on because this army here, this Polish army, could strike down into Greece, which means I'd have to move the Istanbul army out and come down to here and deal with all of this in one go. But it might be in our favour because we would then rid ourselves of all of the Ottomans in one go, which would give us access to all of their territories. But this is the fight here. This fight we've got to hold firm here. We've got 3 regiments, 4 regiments here that would be 5 at a push. That would be okay, but we've got the guns here are going to be pretty crucial to our survival. They did take a bit of a beating here though, the Ottomans. Most of these forces are in tatters, to be honest with you. But we're not looking too healthy ourselves, but that's the chance we've taken. We've had to throw everything we could at them here. Their main sort of production area has been sealed off from them. We had to do it, otherwise we would never have survived. this army here is going to come for us probably here, I'd imagine. This is going to be a massive fight here, and if Poland come in as well, unless Poland and the Ottomans fight each other, which would serve us well, because they'll weaken each other for us, and then by damn we will strike hard against them. And if I see that, if I see these two fighting each other, what I will do then is do something that I've probably never... oh, mind you, they're going to have to get around this... around these Serbian mountains here first before they can reach us. Now that is interesting indeed. They would have to flank around, which would give me chance for this Istanbul army to strike them. And move this army in as well to fight. Yes, my friends, we can work this out. Never give in, never give in. But my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please comment, like and subscribe. And as always, please keep your comments coming down below. They've been absolutely fantastic, my friends. We are on our way to carving out our own empire here again in... at the expense of the Ottoman empires. Hopefully we're going to do it this time and hold it, because we are in a bit of trouble here. We've got the Polish, who as you can see are just huge here, but I'm hoping that the Prussians can do something against the Polish here and hold them where they are. If we can deal with this force here, which is not in the best of health by the looks of it, and I believe they have lost a fair amount of troop. Man, they got household cavalry. By damn, that's tough there, but still, we've got what we've got. We've got some really good armies here. Some really good armies. But this is the one that concerns me the most, because we've taken a real battering there at the end of that fight. I thought we were in good health there, but still, we can't cry over spilt milk. Anyway, my friends, until next time, hope you're having a good week. Hope you're having whatever you're doing, please be safe for the following couple of days, my friends. And until next time, bye for now.